Alright guys, February 15th, or no, March 15th, I'm sorry. Doing a little bit of a clarification on some ammos and showing a couple I didn't show, some rare ones. But we'll start here, I guess. That's a 223 on the right, and a 223 Winchester Super Short Magnum on the left. This round basically is about, I don't know, 3,200 feet per second at the muzzle. This one, when it came out, was 3,900 feet per second at the muzzle. Now I believe you can get rounds that are approaching 4,200 feet per second, which is insane. It's wicked fast. But I wanted to just kind of clarify that. I didn't really mention the FPS on the last video, and the video was kind of grainy for some reason. Anyway, moving on to the next batch. This here, the left, is the 253,000, and this round was developed in the late 40s, early 50s, I believe. And this was the first round. Let's see if I can get it to. It's going to zoom. There it goes. This was the first round to break the 3,000 feet per second mark, and it was a pretty big thing for the day. But it didn't take off like they thought it would. I guess because of the name. It sounded foreign, I guess. And so they kept everything the same, but they changed the name to the 250 Savage, which is this one. It's the same exact caliber, interchangeable rounds. Let's see if it'll zoom in here or focus. Trying. .250 Savage. Anyway, you can shoot either or through the same rifle, but they just renamed it, and it got popular for a while, and it kind of fell away, and it wasn't a hot seller anymore. Well, they took the case and necked it down to 22, and now it's called the 22-250. Now this was the first round to break the 4,000 feet per second barrier. This right here is a stupid, ridiculously fast, wicked round. This round at 500-600 yards, you ain't even got to adjust. I mean, as long as you ain't got no heavy winds, you put your crosshairs on at 500 yards, it's going to hit pretty much where you put the cross. It don't drop at all. It's ridiculously fast. But that's that little family of cartridges. Just wanted to clarify on that a little bit. And this bunch, I'm going to try to go through these a little bit faster, guys. This bunch here, this is a 6.5 bunch. In my opinion, very highly overlooked round. The 6.5 is extremely accurate and flat. You're not looking at real high speeds, but I mean 28, 3,000, 2,900 feet per second. That ain't nothing to sneeze at. This one here is the Carcano. This is the round that they say killed Kennedy. I'll try to get it focused there. This is a more modern round, of course, soft point hunting round, but that's the Italian Carcano round right there. People say that rifle was junk, and Oswald couldn't pull off what he did because the rifle was so inferior. That's a bunch of baloney. I've owned 2 of these rifles. Very dependable, very accurate, and it's not hard to work them. Now I'm not saying anything. I'm not even going to take a stand on the Oswald stuff, but don't tell me he could have done it because of the rifle, because that's baloney. The rifle was very capable of doing what was done, and is a very, very, very good round. Very highly overlooked. The next one there is a 6.5 Jap, which is the better of the two Japanese rifles. The 7.7 and the 6.5 were the two main military rifles used by the Japanese. The 6.5 is the better of the two. The 7.7 will actually could cost you your eyeball. They had problems with the locking lugs on the. Well, I only had one locking lug, so I mean, if you didn't get it seated just right, or you had a little bit of headspace issue, that bolt would come flying back in, hit you in the head, and kill you or take your eye out. But the 6.5 is the better of the two. If you got a 7.7, just be aware of that. This is the 6.5 by 5.7. It's a Mauser round, about 28 to 2,900 feet per second. There are so many varieties of 6.5. There's this 6.5 by 5.5, 5.4, 5.7. The 6.5 by 5.5 is probably one of the better ones. The Swedish, the Norwegian, several others used it. The 6.5 Craig is probably one of the most accurate rifles, military rifles there is. But a very highly overlooked caliber, in my opinion. They're pretty versatile, long range, accuracy, and they have good hunting rounds. Now these two, I just wanted to show this big one again to give you an idea how big this is. This is the 416 Weatherby mag on the left. It's a belted Magnum, as you can see. Let's see if I can get this to focus on this. Kind of hard to see it, but anyway, that's a big game round, for rhino, elephant, lions, stuff like that. Next to it is a 30-06. Most of you know what a 30-06 is and how big it is. It's pretty small compared to that 416. But I just wanted to show that one again because I didn't really get a good size comparison on the last video. Another size comparison to give you an idea. There's that 22 rim jet right here on the left I was talking about. The rare, the rare one here of the bunch. It was made for a pistol, and like I said in the other video, it's possible that I can't remember if you could get it in a rifle or not, but I know it was for a pistol. The one in the middle is a 22 Hornet. One on the right is 22 Magnum. So it gives you an idea of their size. This one right here is one I didn't show, and I wish I would have. If I can hold this little feller. The one on the left, well, hold on, there you go. The one on the left is the odd one, is the rare one. It's a 22 auto. Very, very few of them handguns were ever made. It was the first 22 auto made. As you can tell, let me get it in my hand here so you can see. Alright, the 22 rim auto is the one on the right. The one on the left is the regular 22 long rifle. As you can tell, it's just a little bit bigger case. It's about the same size length, as a 22 long rifle. It's just a bigger diameter case. It was designed specifically for auto 22 pistol. Very, very rare round. This round right here sells anywhere from $50 to $70 a round. So that kind of tells you how rare they are. I don't know if it'll focus on that or not. It's all copper. Copper case, copper bullet. It's just a piece of copper. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I wanted to show that one. These are some rare ones. what we would call Wildcat, or not necessarily Wildcat, just rare ones. This is a 219 zipper. This is a 218B. This one here is not, well, it's rare now, but it didn't used to be. This is the 2520. It's an old West round. This is the 222. And then once again is the Remington 221. Couple of, there's about 5 of them there, I guess. 5 unique rounds there that you just don't see every day. Now here's one that I developed myself. It's a 22 long rifle case. I call that the ear and splitting Loudenbanger. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, guys, and this video is a little bit longer than I intended. I'm sorry, but there's a lot of history in these cartridges, so, you know, it's kind of a history lesson every time you pick one up, if you know what you're looking at. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll talk at you later.